Hey, here's some very sobering news about pollution in Portland. You know, the EPA says Oregon has the third largest population at risk of excess cancer due to air pollution.
That's putting us behind only California and New York. Our Tim Becker is digging deeper into this and joins us live with more. Tim?
Yeah, we're finding out that the whole state of Oregon, certainly the city of Portland, are not quite as clean and green as the people who live here would like to think they are. Even when the rain cleans the toxic metals out of the air like it is doing right at this moment, it can end up contributing to ground and water pollution problems.
Clean up your dirty air.
It is news nobody wanted to hear. Dangerous levels of cadmium and arsenic found in the air around a local glass company.
The method that it would get into the environment is through emissions from the melting process.
For hazardous air pollutants, there's nothing.
Environmental scientist Linda George tells me the air in Portland, like most other cities, isn't sufficiently measured for hazardous pollutants, in part because we have a lot of small industry.
But because of the way the federal laws worked, you know, the smaller companies were lower on the priority in terms of EPA. And if you think about Portland, we're mostly small businesses.
The Portland Harbor Superfund site is a casualty of industry gone wild in years past. The 11-mile stretch of the Willamette River from the Broadway Bridge to Sulvey Island is to this day a work in progress, with the EPA saying that the contaminated groundwater status is still not under control. Toxic metals in the air, even today, can still have an effect there.
It's true that there are a lot of metal deposition from rainwater, from cleansing the air.
But the effort to measure that airborne metal pollution is almost non-existent. This one facility in North Portland covers about a 2-mile radius. The darkest red areas here show 10 times or greater acceptable levels of butadiene for next year. This is the 2017 projection for arsenic levels, and diesel particulates are regularly 50 times over the established benchmark levels.
Portland's not exceptional in terms of its air quality with respect to hazardous air pollutants. It's pretty good in some of the other pollutants.
Dr. George says those other pollutants that we do well in are what they call the criteria pollutants, things like carbon monoxide and the ozone. We do have measuring systems in place for those less toxic pollutants, so we come in well under the safe levels for those. Back to you.
Yeah, we often think, hey, we live in paradise, but when it comes to air pollution, that's not necessarily so. Tim, thank you.